everybody. We are live from Springfield, Illinois. We are at the Route 66 experience here at the Illinois State Fairgrounds, and this is the Land of Lincoln. Beautiful, beautiful park behind me. We're going to go check it out. We're going to walk through it a little bit so you can experience it. Not the full experience that we quite get, but we want to show you a little bit of this park. Let's go check it out. The state of Illinois has spent a ton of money for the centennial year. This has been about a 2 to 3 year project, and you can see they're covering the history of Route 66 right here in Illinois. Now, this is the home of Abraham Lincoln, and this is the capital city in Springfield. And you can see it around. They've got great tributes to Route 66. They've got all states right here represented. You can see Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico. That's pretty cool. So we're going to walk through this exhibit a little more so we can show you what they have going on here at the State Fair. It's pretty neat. All your stops, all your great stops in Illinois. And this is good for us because really this is our first time going down Route 66 in Illinois. So you can see right here. Looking at some of the stops. Yeah, we're going to be in Joliet right here tomorrow for the 72-ounce steak challenge, and then we'll finish off in Chicago. So these will be our last 2 stops. We only have 2 more stops to go after this tonight, but I hear we have 2 competitive eaters tonight, so maybe we'll have another finisher like we did last night in Granite City. That was a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and head back. Another thing we have is a ton of great classic cars today. Nice Mustang. Some newcomers, yeah. Newcomers to the group. Another thing that we got to experience today was the Chain of Rocks Bridge, historic bridge built in 1929. And this bridge is unique in that it has a bend, a 22-degree bend in the middle of it. And this exhibit right here is meant to represent the Chain of Rocks Bridge. Check this out. Awesome stuff. Let's go through it. We did. We drove it with a caravan. Really, really cool. This is a great way to honor the businesses of the past that really made Route 66 what they are, or what they were. Really great exhibit. Really great exhibit. Okay. Let's go find some of our car owners, talk to them a little bit.
Right, so we ended up changing it over to the 10 screen.
How are y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, we're with Go Route 66. Can we talk to you about these vehicles? These beautiful, beautiful vehicles.
Yes, sir.
So
this gentleman here, this
is your vehicle. Okay. So what's your name? Give us your name.
Rob Harmon.
Rob Harmon. You from here?
Lincoln.
In Lincoln, okay.
So just up the road,
awesome.
35 miles.
Well, tell us about this Mustang here. This is a beautiful machine.
Well, this is a 1970 Boss 302 that I've owned. This was my first car. So it slept for 30 years while kids and family and all that got in the way.
Yeah.
But 2013, we went to the LA Auto Show, just visiting family out there, and Ford had a Boss 302, on the new one at that time, on the dyno running it. So if you're a car guy and that doesn't get your juices flowing to come home and get your old one.
So that got you inspired to get back into this thing.
Well, the kids were out of college and, we had a fair amount saved up for it. So, yeah, get it out and spend a year talking to everybody I could to find somebody to, that I would trust my baby to.
Yeah, so how much work did you have to do on this?
Well, I can show you. My wife put together this really nice book. Let's see, let's get to the old section.
So this vehicle, was it just not running at all, just covered in, rust and dirt, looks like?
Well, when it was my daily...
Oh, wow.
It was my daily driver back in the 80s, and I got a real job, and I needed something dependable. But by that time, it was collectible, the special models. But, this...
yeah, you can see through the floorboard, huh?
Absolutely. I never drove it that way, but... So this was at the LA Auto Show. That was the 12, I should say. But yeah, we spent a lot of time, and this is the guy that actually redid it for me.
And how long was that process of restoring this old Mustang?
7 years, from 2013 to August of 2020. The COVID, the end of COVID, was an interesting time to be redoing cars. I'm not going to go through all that.
Well, it looks
for you.
absolutely outstanding. It looks great. Runs well.
It does. It's and we drive it. We went to New Orleans in it last summer with a Great American Pony Drive, and next year they're planning on going to South Dakota. There's a Mustang rally after the motorcycle rally at Sturgis, so trying to talk her into that. And 28th, they're talking about going all the way to LA on 66. So
have you done it before?
Not in this.
Okay.
We did it last.
You made the trip before.
We did the last fall. We did. We've been real active on 66.
Awesome.
The Illinois Association. We've done their 2-day motor tour 5 or 6 times in this.
So how does it feel to be a part of the centennial celebration for Route 66 and have a vehicle like this?
It's just awesome. I mean, I love driving the car, and the centennial's been real special. You know, that's why we went last fall, is to not have to deal with the crowds. And I'm the secretary-treasurer of our local car club, so we've got a bunch of things planned, and didn't want to be gone with all that.
Awesome.
So,
well, thanks for visiting with us and sharing a little bit of your vehicle with us.
We're planning on joining tomorrow to go to Joliet,
all
so
right.
We'll be back.
We'll see you again tomorrow then.
All right,
awesome.
Good talking to you.
Good talking to you. All right. Let's chat a little bit about this beautiful, man, this Mustang is incredible. You drove up, I was like, oh my goodness.
Well, it's been a long time coming, man. We had this thing in restoration for 4 years, and we have our manual here that shows the progress on the car, everything.
So where did you get this vehicle?
This vehicle was bought in Chatham, Illinois from a lady that used to be a landlady of mine.
Okay.
Her son was a contract employee, and he lived overseas, and she wanted to use her garage. She called me one day and she goes, "Hey, you know anybody wants a Mustang?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am, I do." My girlfriend wants a car, so we ended up buying it for her. So this is actually my girlfriend's car. It's not mine, but I did all the repair work to it.
You did?
Well, I did. The restoration was done by 2 other guys.
Okay.
I just put the money into it.
I see.
I've done small repair to it.
What about the paint? I mean, the paint looks incredible.
The paint was done by the 2 guys that restored the car.
Wow.
Father and son team.
And what's your name? We didn't get your name.
It's Greg
Where are you
Clyburn. Springfield.
Okay, so you're from here.
Yeah. Originally, I'm from Virginia, the state of Virginia.
So you're a transplant, really?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to be a part of the centennial celebration for Route 66 and have a vehicle like this that really pays homage to the Route 66 in its heyday?
I tell you, it's an awesome thing, man. And I've been looking forward to this event with Mother Road coming up, the 100th anniversary. I said, hopefully we'll have the car done by then, and as luck would have it, we got it back in April.
Amazing.
So it was done back in April.
And Illinois is just doing a great job.
Yeah.
I mean, this park, wow.
Right.
Is incredible.
Yeah, this is really cool.
It's a great tribute.
A sign company did all the signs here, so big tribute to Route 66.
It's incredible.
Yes,
it's incredible.
It is.
Well, thank you for visiting with us.
Thank you. Appreciate
outstanding car. I love it.
Thank you.
Okay. You want to chat a little bit? Come on. In the shade?
Sure. Wherever's easier.
All right. Hey, give us your name.
I'm Casey.
Casey with
Nice
Best
to meet you.
Western.
With Best Western, yes.
So you guys have done an outstanding job in supporting the caravan. And honestly, we've stayed at Best Westerns across the route since Santa Monica all the way out here. And the hospitality has been incredible. So I guess maybe you can speak to Best Western's philosophy, hospitality, and even, what you do here in Illinois.
Yeah, so we serve over 4,000 properties, whether it's extended stays or, just leisure, whatever it is. But, we love that we can be a host, and we have so many properties, and we just love that we can be a part of it.
And Best Western's so unique in that really they're individually owned and operated. Is
Each
that
one,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so it's amazing that you can kind of keep that level of quality that high by doing that. But I think it creates this individualism and ownership with each hotel.
Absolutely.
Is that about right?
Absolutely.
Well, how does it feel to be supporting Route 66 Centennial Year? There's a big program with Best Western.
It's huge.
How does it feel to be a part of something like that?
It's amazing. I was super nervous at first, but you guys are awesome, and I love that everyone gathers here, and it's great to be part of it.
It is really great. So Best Western, supporting the caravan. How exactly did you guys get roped into this whole operation?
You know, so I've been with Best Western for about 6 years, and Route 66 has just always been a big part of, you know, we're down by the River Road, we're right on the drag of where everyone stops by to see. I'm not really sure how they kind of got into it in the first place, but I'm really glad they did.
It's amazing that there's Best Westerns almost in every city
Yes.
saw.
Yeah.
And that it's such a big part of Route 66.
It is.
Amazing.
It is. You'll find so many Best Westerns, and I hope that each one you have a great stay and you come back.
Yeah, it's been outstanding. So if folks want to plan a trip across the country on Route 66 and look into Best Western to help them book their travel, where do they need to look?
www.bestwesternroute66.com.
Route 66 specifically. They can really plan their whole trip on Route 66
Absolutely.
at Best Western. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, great. Thank you for visiting with us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Take care.
Penny or Jeff?
Okay.
Jeff dresses as Lincoln, and Penny,
Okay.
here in town.
Okay, hey, can we chat with you real quick on Go Route 66?
Sure.
We hear you're a man to talk to.
Okay, and you're with?
GoRoute66.com. We're streaming the event today.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So give us your name. Where are you from?
All right, well, Jeff Ladd, and if you're running a Chiron, it's GEOFF.
Okay, GEOFF. All right.
LADD.
LADD. Okay, we got it.
I'm the Assistant Director of the Illinois Route 66 Scenic Byway.
Okay, so this year's big for you, being the 100-year birthday, huh?
Yeah, we've been like 5 times busier than normal. So
As far as tourism goes? Or just
Tourism.
your organization in general?
all of it. Everything, multiply it by 5 or 10 times. What we do, the events going on, everything is in high gear.
And that's got to feel great, right? For the state and for the city.
Oh, yeah, we've been building up for this. You know, I have a collection of like hats and shirts from the 80th anniversary, the 90th anniversary. So we knew it was on the clock.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And it takes a lot of preparation. It takes a team to get it done.
Absolutely. No one organization can pull this off. And the caravan is a great example of that.
Sure.
So all these different groups working together. So
Illinois is such a important part of Route 66's story.
Yeah.
It's considered the beginning
Yes,
of
it
Route
is.
66.
Sorry, Santa Monica.
We started there, but I know where it truly starts. And
There you go.
So how does it feel to be in this stretch of Route 66 and such a vital, important part of its history?
Well, you touched on something very important because we cover 92 communities.
A lot.
421 miles when you add in all 3 different alignments. And the way we treat communities, we treat them as an entire 66 community.
Yeah.
So if you're in Springfield and you don't rub Lincoln's nose at his grave, you're missing part of the experience
Sure,
as a Route
sure.
66 traveler, even though that's not on Route 66. So 2,450 square miles of territory we cover.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. 92
And
towns.
You're
you
talking big communities and small communities.
Yeah.
And you're bringing those together to say, hey, we're one community on Route 66.
Yeah, Chicago all the way down to Metro East St. Louis, and I'm a Chicago boy originally,
Awesome.
so I know all the ins and outs.
We can't wait to get there here in a couple of days. Now, I hear that you dress like Lincoln.
Oh, that
that-
must be Penny talking.
Is that true? Is that
It is
something
true.
you do?
Not with this goatee right now, but yes. There you go. Here's the evidence.
Incredible. Yeah, we're going to keep that. That's awesome.
I do it as a hobby.
Well, and that's a great tribute to someone who represents the state at a huge historic level.
There's been a few times I've filled in for an Abe Lincoln, and my favorite time, the newspaper reported me as a somewhat pudgy and short Abraham Lincoln was in the parade.
That's a big hat to fill.
Yes, it is.
All right, thank you for visiting with us.
there
We
you
appreciate
go.
you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Have a good cast.
All right. Chris.
Go get Penny. Go get that.
Talk with the. Oh yeah, we've got to talk to you. We got to talk to you.
No, that's the guy right
Oh,
there.
we got to talk to you. We're gonna get him too. But
Okay.
yeah. So let's. If you could tell our audience who you are,
Yeah.
what you do.
Okay, Terry Truman with Visit Springfield. I'm the sales manager for Visit Springfield.
Amazing.
Yes.
You guys have done an outstanding job. We love every stretch that we've seen so far. We've only been here for 2 days, but maybe tell
wow.
us a little bit about what you guys have going on this year as far as Springfield.
Wow. Well, we just finished up with a great race, which was a
They
huge.
just came through, right?
They did. So we were the starting point this year. We were lucky enough to be a stopover last year, but they started and they're doing the whole route. They're going out to California from here.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Springfield is a big part of Route 66's history.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. It's the capital city,
Right.
the land of Abraham Lincoln.
Exactly. Yes.
How does it feel to be a part of such history?
I mean, it's obviously for us, it's a big calling card that we have here.
And a big responsibility, right?
It is because, we're, I think when you live in a certain place, sometimes you take things for granted, but then when you get out, even outside of our community, you realize how many people want to come here and experience Route 66, Abraham Lincoln. We have a Frank Lloyd Wright home here, so there's lots to see and do.
It's incredible. And how has tourism been since this being the 250 year and the 100-year anniversary of Route 66? I'm sure tourism is just off the charts.
Well, and we're seeing record numbers, and we're really just getting into the
started,
season. Yeah, so there's always a lag when we get reported through the Smith Travel research report. So we're really just through May right now, and we're like $1 million over where we've been. So we're expecting this summer on through November.
And what else is planned for this year for you guys? Big events. Everything.
Boy. Wow, that's it's really as far as Route 66 or 250 or everything.
Either.
I think it's enhancing a lot of what we already have. A lot of this has been planned throughout, getting different. This experience was a multiple-year project leading up to it.
It's incredible.
So you've got that. There's something called Submerged, which there's actually a part of Route 66 that's under Lake Springfield.
Okay.
It's the only part of the route in the country that's under the water, and that actually has.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so they have a boat cruise set up for that, and I was just told by our tourism manager that's sold out through July already.
So if folks want to come through Springfield, whether it be Route 66, 250, where do they go to find more info?
Yeah, go to visitspringfieldillinois.com, and all of the sites, attractions are on there, all the events that are planned, and that's really what you need to go to because it's constantly getting updated. It seems like there's something new every day, every week.
I'm loving Springfield so far. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
You guys are doing an incredible job.
Thank you.
Thank you for visiting.
Appreciate
with us.
it.
Yeah, you
Thanks
bet.
for
You bet.
coming. Yes.
Okay.
They're about to take us live.
Okay. Interview or just whatever? Okay. Because I'd like to interview one of the eaters.
Let me know when you're on me for the live shot.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Let's do it right after this live shot. We're about to take me live on the news.
You go ahead. I'll find it.
Right here.
I've got some big news. Thank you finally came through.
Like me, we're always
You bet.
That's okay. I'm much more of a behind the scene. That's fine,
Cozy dog?
Yeah. Yeah. No. Hey, this is your year. Your year to shine.
Penny Black, she's the tour guide here.
I've been hearing about it. Yeah.
Throw hands,
Can we chat with you real quick on Route 66?
I blocked you in.
It's his fault. Blame Brady.
You're right.
Are we good? Okay.
Sweat off here,
It's all right. It's all right.
The gentleman driving that vehicle.
Well, you got some signatures on that thing.
All the guys from all the Lees.
So that's a pretty famous crew right there.
Sure
So
is.
hey, could you give us your name and what you do here in Illinois?
My name's Penny Black, and I am the Route 66 tour guide for Springfield, Illinois, and beyond.
That is a big responsibility, isn't it?
It is. It's awesome, though. It's a great thing.
So I've been talking to some other folks. Springfield and Illinois in general, very historic when it comes to Route 66. Really a very large portion of Route 66, covering a lot of cities. How does it feel to be kind of responsible for, pushing Illinois and Springfield forward?
It's easy. It's wonderful.
Is it? You got
It's
a
easy to do.
great support?
This is my domain on Thursday nights during the History Comes Alive. I give the tours here every Thursday night. And I do the submerged Route 66 tours, the boat tour, because Route 66 is
I heard about
under
this. I heard about
the
this.
lake, under Lake Springfield. Yeah.
That's the first time I heard about that. But
So
let's
I
talk
get
about this park. This park is, we showed up and I was like, wow, this is a great way to honor the history, even of the places
Very
of the
proud.
past that maybe don't exist anymore.
Yes,
but also
most of them
for
don't,
the future
unfortunately.
of Route 66,
Yeah.
right? Like, so how did this come to be?
Well,
park
this
here?
was started by the Route 66 Illinois Scenic Byway. Probably got those names all turned around. But this is the Ace Sign Company, has put all these up, recreated all these signs. It's, most of them are 66% of the 66% of the original size.
Okay.
So you can imagine how actually huge these were.
Wow,
It's
that's
only been
incredible.
here 3 years.
Yeah, it's been about a 3 or 4 year project.
Yeah,
That's
it
good.
was 23 was when we had the lighting ceremony.
Sure. So
We had people from everywhere come out for that. It was awesome.
I'm sure you alone can't do all this by yourself.
Oh,
and,
no.
And so I'd like to hear about maybe the group of folks you got with you that really help.
Good Lord. Childish people.
A lot of fun.
They know I do it to them too. Visit Springfield, Illinois is basically who I work for, the Visitors and Convention Center, and like I said, the Illinois Route 66 Scenic Byway. It has got this going. All the flowers that are out here are made to attract monarch butterflies.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
so they call that the Scenic Flyway.
I
think
love
it's pretty
that.
cool.
I love that.
I love it. And there's so many stories.
So much
just
great history.
through these buildings. Absolutely, I got so many people that come and enjoy this, and it's free. And
That's great.
And this is open 24/7. So and we have a park, campgrounds on the other side. People come here at night and walk around.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's
It
beautiful.
is.
And so we always talk about obviously the past of Route 66, but how to move it forward.
Oh.
So when you look at Illinois and their part in that, how is it moving the narrative forward for Route 66?
Well, we just got to keep promoting. That's all. There's all the people that are out there, the mom and pops, they're saving this route for us, and we in turn save them. Just keep doing it.
Sure.
It's the circle of life for Route 66.
Always. It's always an effort. So, but events like this have to help.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Reese got this going. He's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, he's great.
Most everybody, I know a lot of these folks here, and we're a big family. We are a big family.
That's great. Well, I'm glad the family can get together. Let's have some fun today.
Oh yeah. We going to Motorheads?
Yeah, we can. We can do that.
Have you been there before?
I haven't. This is my first time.
That is a photographer's dream or nightmare, depending how you look at it, because there is so much to see.
So much to do.
Oh.
See. Well, thank you for visiting with us.
Thank
Have
you very
fun
much.
today.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Yeah, appreciate it. You want to chat real quick?
Absolutely.
Okay, because you got roped into eating.
I did get it.
How did you get convinced? Did you lose a bet? Did you?
You know what? I think it was Casey Claypool with the Illinois Route 66 Scenic Byway, and she was giving me a guilt trip. And she said, we're at this amazing Illinois State Fairgrounds Route 66 experience. And she said, you guilted me into doing that project. So
now this is payback.
In return, you have to try to eat a 72-ounce steak.
So are you going solo or do you have a teammate?
I'm going solo tonight, apparently.
Are you?
I was kind of excited about a tag team, because I think I'm going to end up in the same place.
Yeah.
We'll see. But, I might surprise
36
myself.
36 ounces, you think you can handle?
You know what? I would be very happy with that. 36 ounces I'd be extremely happy with. We'll see what happens.
Have you done anything like this before?
I have never done anything like this. But, I think I'm built for it.
Typically...
$175.
I was going to tell you, typically, the more fit people tend to do better. I don't know if it's just the metabolism. I don't really know what. But, I mean, I can eat too. Ruben can attest to that. I'm not going to try the 72-ounce steak.
Yeah, you're not today?
But I get it. I do get it.
Yeah, no, I run 2,000 miles a year. So I think that might help the endurance side.
I think so too.
I don't know. We'll see. I did have a couple beers before this, so maybe that didn't help. But
maybe it'll help your appetite, the palate, kind of. But I don't even think we got your name. What you do here?
All right, Scott Dahl. I'm the tourism director for the city of Springfield.
Okay, we were talking previously about this park, and
Yes.
you were telling me about what's gone into it, the support. Can you tell our audience a little bit about what's gone into this project?
Yeah, absolutely. It was really a collaboration between the city of Springfield, the Illinois Route 66 Scenic Byway, the Illinois Department of Agriculture, coming together and taking what used to be Farmer's Little Helper and a spot that really needed some improvement.
Sure.
We knew that Centennial was coming up, and so this was 7 years ago. We started thinking about it, and 2 years ago we opened up the Illinois State Fairgrounds Route 66 experience with a Legends Neon Sign Park. You can traverse the 300 miles of Route 66 in Illinois right here.
I know.
And then you can go out and
Amazing
experience it.
Yeah, it's amazing. You can really learn about it here. I would just the amount of information that is poured into this exhibit is amazing.
It is, and again, thanks to the Scenic Byway for really doing the work on that. A sign company, a local sign company, they did all the original neon here work. So I call this the Jurassic Park of neon signs for us because none of these signs exist today, but a sign company brought these signs back.
That's amazing.
You can only see them here.
How's the community feel about this project, in your opinion? Springfield and surrounding
I think the
communities?
community has totally embraced the experience out here, especially during the state
And I'm
fair.
sure they're proud.
They are, and during the 10 days of the Illinois State Fair, you'll see thousands of people coming through here and
This
really
is our
just lighting
history.
up.
This is our history. So, last question. What's your prediction for today, going after the steak? In time, how much time do you think it's going to take you? If you can finish.
I'm not predicting a complete 72 ounce, but I might shock myself.
You might.
I'm going to go for half.
Let's go for half. Okay, well, that'll be half in 60 minutes, and we've done the job.
And I'll be stoked about that if I can
and
do
you can
half.
get a box to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for visiting with
Absolutely.
us. Appreciate it. All right.
I think they're calling you up there.
Yep. All right, let's go check in and see what the steaks look like.
As long as there's
The record so far there is they did 3 of those. The young lady about 124.
Danny, how we feeling?
Here we are again, Springfield, but this is a different Springfield, Illinois. And
how about this backdrop right here?
This is the best. This is the best one. It was in the shade, now it's back in the heat.
You're used to the heat.
I'm ready to get this on though tonight. We got 2 more stops after this, but with the way the crowd's building, this is going to be an exciting night again.
How are we cooking steaks today?
There's 2 medium rares, and the other guy said, well, kind of between medium rare and medium. I'm like, what do you think this is, a restaurant? But yeah.
Well, I know what you're going to do.
Well, we'll do them perfect. But we also have a 4 steak on there, so we're going to
I think that's been a popular thing. I mean, people have been loving that.
Yeah, I haven't had a single bite. I have not had a single bite of a 72-ounce steak on this trip.
You're a generous man.
I want to keep everything for our guests to make sure that they're walk away here and there.
Well, and that's the thing. That's what it's about with the Big Texan, and this whole tour is serving these people and serving these communities, right?
I have absolutely loved it, absolutely. But I have absolutely loved going to these towns. Just like last night, we went and got that ice cream.
Yeah.
And at all these places. But the twist, thank you. And seeing that woman out there, and my boys and I were talking about it. What makes places like that still successful after all these years? She was there.
Yeah. Family.
She was there. Yeah.
Family, like a dedication to the cause. And she's here tonight. She's right behind you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She drove all the way up here.
She drove all the way up.
So great deal.
Wow.
Well,
good stuff.
We're going to be having these in about 5 minutes. We've got the contestants coming up on stage right now, so ready to go.
All right. Thanks, Danny. Appreciate it. I guess we can go. I'm going to talk to Bobby here.
I'm going to give you one of my shirts.
Let's chat real quick. Man, this is a great atmosphere. Oh, man.
Illinois' deadhead. That's too good to be true, man. I love that. They saw it on the back of my car and they said, put that on the back of your Cadillac. I will.
Well, the hospitality has been incredible, and also the pride here for Route 66. I mean, it is the beginning, Illinois, you know, it's like the beginning state, but they have a tremendous amount of pride.
Look at the crowd. I mean, these people love Route 66. They're telling me things about their city I didn't even know about. And the Lincoln thing is just...
We're here in a historic place, and they take great pride in it. The land of Abraham Lincoln.
You know, I didn't think we were going to beat last night with the crowd we had in Granite.
It was incredible, yeah.
That was a fun night. This one is well on the way to being another one.
What about this beautiful park? I mean, this is what they're bringing out for this year. Route 66 is just amazing.
We need to take a couple notes up here and take back down to Amarillo.
Right, and I don't think it would be that hard to do. You just have to get the right people enthusiastic about it and make it happen. I mean, look at these people. These people made it happen.
Oh yeah, right? They were so proud of their park that they did. I mean, I love seeing that, especially in a historical city like that. That makes you feel real good about what's really going on in
And
America.
A community like Granite City, where we were in last night, we were talking with Danny about the family commitment to business.
Yes.
Right? That's got to be so important and so inspiring for you to see, too.
It is. And you know, it's that spirit. That's what brought Route 66 to what it was. That's what it was. And when you got ownership of it, it's all that feeling again. And I'm glad to be part of it again.
It is. You're a part of a big Route 66 community all across the country.
It is. It's a big family.
Yeah.
Big family. And you are now, too.
Yeah.
You and Ruben both.
We're glad to be. We're honored to be. All right, Bobby, let's have some fun today. Thank you. Okay. Now we're about to start, I think. Huh?
Talk to them up there?
Yeah, we can talk to this guy. This guy right here. Let's chat with you real quick. We're at Go Route 66.
All right.
No, you're good. You're good.
Right.
I could take some shade myself.
Sure.
So give us your name.
My name is Andrew Dow.
Where are you from?
I'm from Champaign, Illinois.
How far out is that from here?
It's about like actually, I think probably like 80 minutes drive.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So have you done anything like this before?
In terms of steak, I've done a smaller one that's about, I think, 3 pounds.
3 pounds?
Yes. Well, that's what they claim. I don't know how much it actually weighed, but it was 3 pounds, and it was not too far from here. And then, just trying to see if I can.
So you've done some competitive eating before?
Not like a competition thing, but more like the restaurant challenge.
The challenges. So have you taken a look at the steak over there?
I've taken a lot of pictures of it already. It looks huge, I'm telling you.
It is. So what's your strategy?
Well, I heard from one of the guys telling me just to save the baked potato to the end. I think I'm just gonna try that. Maybe get some salad in between.
I think that's a good idea. And I see you got some soda that could help wash it down.
Yeah, maybe some soda to wash it down. They also gave me water, so I don't know. I think I got a good strategy. It's all about execution. You know?
All right. Step up to the plate and execute.
All right,
man.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck. Okay, I think they're about to get going.
They're riding over there.
What I did. Hey guys, we're gonna get rocking and rolling here in just a minute. We're pulling these steaks off the grill.
They took the hook off of it. My great grandma was killed outside of Rural, Texas.
All right, guys. Howdy. My name is Hannah. I work for the Big Texan. And we have brought a 72-ounce steak challenge and a giant rolling steer to Springfield, Illinois to celebrate the Route 66 Centennial with y'all. We're very excited. Are y'all excited?
Yeah!
I'm going to need to hear more sound than that. Springfield, Illinois, come on. Are you excited?
Yeah!
All right. We've got a really great show for you. We've got some patriotism here. We're waving our flag. Love it. Absolutely love it. So we've got 3 single challengers up here tonight, guys. This is going to be a lot more of what it's like to be actually in the restaurant in the Big Texan in Amarillo, Texas. So these 3 guys, there's 2 guys up here who are a lot less serious about it than one. I'll let y'all watch the show and figure out who those 2 guys are. But we've got some serious competition up here. I think we're going to see this guy right here eat this steak challenge. I want you to introduce yourself to everybody. What's your name?
My name is Andrew. I don't know. I hope I can finish this.
He hopes he can finish it. Okay, now, we talked about your resume earlier. What makes you think that you can finish the steak? Because it took a lot of guts. You just walked up and you're like, I need a seat. I need a seat at your table. What makes you think you can do it?
Well, I've done a smaller steak. It was a 3-pound steak, and I guess I think it's only about 1.5 pound more. Hopefully I can do it.
Hopefully he can do it, folks. I think you can. I think you are really gonna become zen and one with the steak, and it's gonna be absolutely incredible. Are we ready to start bringing some steaks up here?
Hannah, you know, this is the first time since Santa Monica Pier that we have had 3 individuals trying the 72-ounce steak, which is a first. We've been having to watch the teams, but you know what? In Springfield, Illinois, we're going to see 3 individuals going for it. So what an honor. This is what it's like in the Big Texan dining room.
So, Jordan and Alex are very carefully making your plate right now, and they're going to bring it up here.
You guys heard that question, where's the bull? You're fixing to see it, folks. Walk it through the crowd. Walk it through the crowd over there. Let those people see that.
Alex, you're fired. Walk it through the crowd. Come on.
That's what the 72-ounce steak is.
Look at that. That is the legend from Amarillo, Texas. The 72-ounce steak challenge from the Big Texan Steak Ranch. Incredible. And this man is going to eat it all. He's going to eat 72 ounces of steak, 3 fried shrimp, a baked potato, a side salad, and a roll. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. That's his steak down here. Alex, my God, you're terrible at your job. Wrong table, dude. We're going to make you pay for that. Look at it. All right. Who are you?
We got another one coming
Scott
up.
Dole. I'm the tourism director for the city of Springfield.
Woo! Let's hear it for tourism in Springfield, Illinois. This is the land of Lincoln, am I right?
Well, yes, the home of Abraham Lincoln and the heart of Illinois Route 66, Springfield, Illinois.
Amazing. We are really enjoying our time in Springfield, Illinois. We're enjoying our time in Illinois overall. Illinois has been incredibly welcoming to us, and I have really had a fantastic time since we've crossed the state line. Y'all do a really good job here. This is an incredible exhibit over. Is it exhibit experience?
So it's the Illinois Route 66 experience right here at the Illinois State Fairgrounds. And yeah, it's right on Route 66. We're sitting on the original alignment of Route 66. And so grateful that the Illinois Route 66 Scenic Byway joined forces with the City of Springfield and the Illinois Department of Agriculture just a couple years ago and created this exhibit. It's got a Legends Neon sign park. It's got these huts that really take you through the 300 miles of Route 66 in Illinois. And a brand new giant as well that we brought to the road. So
I'm obsessed with the giants on Route 66. It is so cool. Real quick, before we get rocking and rolling and introduce you down here, we got some paperwork we got to fill out. So before you eat any steak, we need you to fill out this waiver here. So there's a signature there, signature there, signature there.
And while they're filling that out, folks,
there is also a signature on the back.
and leave your car keys on the table there, guys, and we'll be done with the steal in just a sec. Folks, I'm Bobby Lee from the Big Texan Steak Ranch. I'd like to introduce myself to y'all. I'd like to introduce you to my brother Danny Lee over here. And we both are the second generation. My father opened it in 1960 on Route 66. And the third generation is his two sons, Alex and Jordan there. So welcome there. And guys, thank you so much for having us here in the land of Lincoln and Springfield. It's really nice to be here. And thank y'all for not being vegan. And we have a fourth generation. Come on up.
Bobby, I have to shame someone on the stage already. I said there's a signature on the back. Well, you're not listening very well. Is the steak clogging your ears? You haven't eaten anything yet.
And we also have a fourth generation person here coming up. Look at the sweetie.
This is Melanie Lee.
Right.
She is amazing and fantastic, and she's a real cowgirl.
Say howdy.
Howdy.
Perfect, perfect.
She is amazing. She's going to help us out with our cowbell today.
What do you think about having 3 eaters for once, not just a team of 4 or 5 of the mayors or somebody else like that? It's kind of a neat deal.
It's a really neat deal. Again, I think we're going to be closer to the restaurant than we've been on this whole tour.
This tour started when? 19 cities ago?
It was, who knows, Bobby? I hope that somebody has been... I hope that somebody, I don't miss anything. Let me tell you what, I will find the steak that you tried to hide under this table. I have done it for 2 shows. I had people cheat or tried to cheat. Not on my watch, though. Not on my watch.
Somebody
we
brought a German Shepherd. Was it in Fresno? We had a German Shepherd.
We never went to Fresno.
Hey, how are you?
Bobby was in Fresno. I don't know where the rest of us were.
It's been a long 3 weeks.
Yes, it has been. All right, guys, we are going to get started. A few rules here really quickly. So you do not need to eat any fat or gristle that's on that steak, but I'm warning you right now, that's 4.5 pounds of Texas top sirloin. It is very lean. You do not have to eat the skin of the potatoes. You do not have to eat the tails of the shrimp. You do not have to eat any sauce that may be there. Alex has been trained on the timer. Alex needs to be at the timer. Did I say about the skin of the potato? You don't have to eat that. Okay. Any questions? Any comments? Any concerns?
Any priests needed?
Any priests needed?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Melanie, are you ready to come ring the cowbell here?
Melanie, you got the cowbell ready to go?
Hop on the front there. There's the cowbell. All righty. Guys, on the count of 3 here. On the count of 3. We ready? Oh, yeah, and your salad's in that box, in case you were wondering. Yeah, so don't forget the salad. Very critical there. Then I'll already call you a loser. All right, guys, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Amarillo, Texas, the Big Texan presents its 72-ounce steak challenge. These contestants have 1 hour and 1 hour only to eat 4.5 pounds of steak, 3 fried shrimp, a baked potato, a side salad, and a roll. They cannot stand up. They cannot throw up. If they do not complete this challenge, they won't leave here hungry, and they won't owe us any money either because we sponsored this event today. Now, on the count of 3, we're going to give them a Big Texan yeehaw. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Guys, I need you to be louder than that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Thank you for the enthusiasm, Springfield, Illinois. They are off to... Well, they're talking down there, so they're not off to a good start. This contestant he's gotten his first bite of steak in, and he has the heart of a lion, folks. I can see it. He is going to do this challenge. He is absolutely going to finish it. Bobby, what's that over there?
That's the Big Texan cow, and it's called Big Moo.
Did you call it a cow?
We've learned some lessons on this trip about calling it a cow and calling it a bull. So if it's not a bull and it's not a cow, what do we call it?
Well, where's Danny Lee? We need to ask him.
Danny Lee.
Danny Lee?
He put 2 fingers up.
Oh, he said no.
He said 2 fingers. He was asking if it's not a bull and it's not a cow, what do we call it?
Well, again, a bull has horns, cow does not. And this is what the difference between a bull and a steer is, which is those little 2 things that make a difference. You know what those are?
Do we serve them in the restaurant?
A bunch of them. We serve 60,000 pounds of calf rice every single year.
60,000 pounds.
So once a bull is castrated, it becomes a steer.
So that's a steer. Big Moo is a steer?
It is.
Okay. Good to know.
She is.
Wait a minute, we serve a lot of calf rice. We call that a Texas sack lunch, right?
People love them. They cannot get enough. They cannot get enough. How you doing? It looks like you've taken about 2 bites.
Not true. I'm cutting it into strips.
What's your strategy here?
So my strategy is cutting the strips, picking up with my hands, and then taking small bites after that.
I think that's a really good strategy. All of our champions tell us, don't be afraid to eat like a Viking. Eat with your hands. This is not the place for your manners, okay? Y'all have permission to go crazy up here, okay? And what's your strategy? Are you stealing his?
Cut meat, eat meat, cut meat, and repeat meat.
And repeat meat. All right. What's our time check, Ruben? 56 minutes. You're going to have to start eating faster than that, okay? This is not a good pace that you're setting right now.
Really?
No. You should have seen... You should have seen Raina Wang in Barstow, California. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, to witness it in person. This girl finished the 72-ounce steak, 3 fried shrimp, baked potato, side salad, and a roll in 14 minutes and 13 seconds. It was like her jaw unhinged, like she was a snake or something. It was crazy.
And she put on lipstick afterward, didn't she?
He looked great. I've never seen someone look so pretty while they eat a steak challenge, actually. Man, it's been an amazing journey, hasn't it?
It has. And you know, one of the big things that we've had on this trip is we've had the fact that we've had GoRoute66.com, which has been one of the neatest apps because so many things we didn't know about this city or that city. What do you get to find out about that stuff? And our friend from the KFDA affiliate, and then over to CBS, had this idea a couple of years ago, and guess what? He took it to the thing. He made it bigger than it's ever been, and you can go on an app now and find out anything you want on Route 66. Brent, tell us a little bit about that.
My favorite video y'all have done, by the way, so far for social media has been Oatman, Arizona. About the wild burries.
Wow, look at everybody. Yeah, that's
They're
wolf right there, guys.
so cool. It was so good. Amazing. Absolutely incredible work.
So how many of you guys have actually traveled Route 66 the whole way? A couple of you, the caravanners, right? How many of you would like just to get some information about it? And you don't have to go, but you can learn all about it or know where to go when you want to go. So we started an app and a website called GoRoute66.com about a year ago. So we can update the stories, and so when you travel the route, you know exactly where to go and what to expect when you go out there. So give us a follow, give us a like. If you're in the back and you can't see everything going on, you can go on YouTube, Facebook, or GoRoute66.com and push watch live or stream it there, and you can see these guys demolishing this steak up here. Well, some of them are demolishing
No,
it.
they are serious. These guys, you know, it's nice to see 3 individual leaders, Brent. I mean, and have them do this instead of watching a bunch of teams where sandbagged through the deal. I mean, this is the real deal tonight. That's
they're past the 4-minute mark, Bob. What happened in 4 minutes at in your restaurant one time?
You know what we had in 4 minutes, folks, at the Big Texan in 2017? Molly Schuyler came in. And for 30 years, the record with Klondike Bill, the professional wrestler, eating 2 72-ounce steaks stood, and nobody could come close to it. So we had a 127-pound housewife named Molly Schuler come in and told Danny and me that she wanted to eat 3 72-ounce steaks, not 2. So my brother and I bet her $5,000, and we invited national television, and she ate her first 72-ounce steaks in 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
4 minutes?
4 minutes, the entire meal.
So she wiped the whole thing out in 4 minutes.
Amazing. And then she ate the second one in 12 minutes. What? And she ate the third one, the third 72-ounce steak dinner in 20 minutes, folks. And that record stands as today.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
You add that up, that's over 14 pounds of meat. Plus all the sides, right?
That's a lot of bull.
That is a lot of bull, Bob.
She did it, folks, and if anybody ever wants to come in and try to beat that, we're going to give them a chance next spring because we're going to have a national steak eating contest. And if you can beat her, it's a $10,000 purse, so put that down.
So this is practice right here. And Hannah just found out about this, apparently, because it's a brand new deal, right?
It is. It's a brand new deal, but next spring.
When did you decide that?
About 10 minutes ago. Come on, Hannah.
About 4 minutes ago.
We talk about,
4 minutes
y'all,
and 15 seconds.
I want to explain to you what it is like to ride in Big Moo. My job on this tour is to ride shotgun in Big Moo and make sure we don't crash his head into anything that is less than 12 feet tall. And I'm in Amarillo for 24 hours. I drove my personal car for the first time in almost 2 weeks, and the whole time, oh my God, we're gonna hit it. And Big Moo wasn't attached. And it is 1970 in that car when we are driving. I ride shotgun in the bull, I DJ, we have great music, it is so much fun. And we are sitting there, Bobby and I are just dreaming about the Big Texan, you know? Where's the Big Texan gonna go? What's gonna be our next project? What do we do after this tour is over? There's so many opportunities, you know? And then he gets up, we've had so many discussions about it, and he gets up here and he tells me about a national steak eating challenge.
It's got a good ring to it, doesn't
We
it?
haven't even talked about it at all in the...
It's $10,000, Hannah.
Bobby, you're gonna kill me. This has been the trip of a lifetime, though. It has been so much fun. I said this last night, but I'm going to say it again. Illinois, you have been so welcoming. In every city we've been to thus far in Illinois, I feel like I am in Mayberry. You know,
It is.
you just don't see this sense of community in the same way everywhere you go anymore. And Illinois, y'all have got it. Hold on to it, that sense of community. It means a lot. It is what makes your town special. Truly, it really is. We are pretty well traveled at this point, and that is the thing that I think sticks out to me the most, is how you see these communities come together to support Route 66, to support their small businesses, support their tourism offices. You know, it is really an incredible thing to witness, and I don't think there's ever been a better time in history for Route 66 than now.
It isn't. And really, speaking of support, we support quite a bit of nonprofit organizations and life-challenging diseases, and thank God Hannah's been behind us since we started, and she said we're going to rid this country one at a time from everybody ever having anorexia again.
Never
And
again.
She put together a deal, one steak at a time, beat anorexia. Great job, Hannah.
Thank you. I hope there's a real thank you at some point.
There's a whole tour now around it, right? There's an underlying theme for sure.
Well, let's talk a little bit about, you know, what Route 66 is doing here in Illinois. And I can't think of a better person to bring up here than Miss Casey Claypool.
Come on, Casey.
Round of applause for Casey.
Casey's a great organizer here for Illinois, for all of us. Like we've talked to you a bunch of times, right? Tell us what's going on here.
Well, obviously, we're standing here with you guys out here at the Experience. We are doing the 19th Steak Eating Challenge. Does that sound about right? And we've got 2 more in Illinois. We had one in Granite City yesterday. And I first want to thank everybody for being out here. Thank you for stopping at the experience. I hope many of you follow us all the way to Chicago. But here in Illinois, we've got over 420 miles. Reese, I don't know if he's paying attention, but he always wants to fight me when I say this. I say we have the most marketable miles here in Illinois, over 90 communities, and you know, we've gone through the last 100 miles today. Tomorrow we will go all the way up to Joliet, and then we'll finish in Chicago. And I do want to invite everybody back here in Springfield, November 11th. We're having a ticketed concert with Starship out at Motorheads. It is tickets only, so
get your tickets, y'all.
Yeah,
get your tickets early. Don't be one of those people that shops on Christmas Eve, okay?
They can get tickets now on IllinoisRoute66.org. And I want to thank you guys, Hannah, Bobby Lee, Brent. You guys have been great to work with. I want to thank my dear friend and colleague, Scott. He said it earlier when I asked him to do this. He looked at me like I was nuts, and then I reminded him he owed me. He got me into this experience behind you. It was wonderful. We're so proud of it. And then Rocky with WNNS has been so good to us along Route 66.
Woo,
so,
Rocky!
Yeah.
Do you have boxing gloves? No. We gotta get you some. I have pink boxing gloves. I'm gonna get you a pair of pink boxing gloves. And then we're gonna run up the stairs together. Okay.
But I hope you guys follow. I hope everybody follows us to the old Joliet prison tomorrow night.
Please
We're
do.
doing this tomorrow night.
When we first began planning this tour, and you laid on me that we were going to be doing a challenge at the old Joliet prison, I lost my mind because I am the biggest Ghost Hunters fan, you know, and Big Texan has a little bit of haunted history too. And so, well, you'll have to come to Joliet to find out, you know. So I am so excited for that event. It is going to be so cool. I can't wait to talk about all of the stories, you know?
Yeah.
That's what makes Route 66 come to life, is the stories that have made up the Mother Road.
Absolutely. And, you know, the old Joliet prison, I mean, talk about iconic, talk about unbelievable. You know, just to be in the walls of the prison, eating 72 ounces of meat.
It's crazy.
Come on, right? But there's a lot of people that have never had the opportunity to get inside the walls of the prison, and tomorrow night's going to be that opportunity. So we're excited about that.
Would you mind telling us a little bit more about this Route 66 experience? Because I've walked all through it, and I am just enthralled with what an incredible job y'all have done. I mean, first of all, just the aesthetic of everything.
He's gonna pass out if he doesn't get any.
Me first, and it's so cool. But when you walk through there and you start kind of reading each of these stretches of road, there's so much attention to detail. How did y'all do that?
So I'm really lucky to have an unbelievable group of colleagues here in Illinois, starting with Scott and his team at Visit Springfield. He's the one that brought the idea to the byway. Yeah, let's give him a round of applause. They brought the idea to the byway. We reached out to Ace Sign Company, who they have a sign museum here. Ace Sign Company fabricated everything you see out here.
Wow.
And it was, I have a team. Jeff Ladd is my assistant director. He was with me the whole time when we were putting everything together. What are we going to highlight? New pictures, old pictures, all of that. The Department of Ag and the fairgrounds basically said, here's a corner, make it awesome, and that's what we did. So we highlighted all 90 communities and old pictures, places that are no longer here, and then a lot of the new stuff. So if you haven't walked through there, please do. But this was a project.
Please do. You are missing out if you do not walk through there.
Yeah,
it is incredible. I can't believe it's free.
We started in 2020. COVID put the brakes on it. 2021, we hit the ground running. We completed it July 26th of 2023. And I'm telling you, the attention it's gotten, it's been on a Super Bowl commercial. It's been on the cover of magazines. And we could not be prouder to have this in Central Illinois.
Well,
thank you.
You've done a great job. Thank you for all your hospitality. You've done a great job organizing. things planned down the road, right? It's all about a gimmick or a shtick, and we have a lot of it going, and we're telling a lot of those stories as we go down the road.
Absolutely. Well, and just jump out of our website. We support all these communities. All their events are on there, and we just want to see you guys from now until the end of the year.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Casey.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Casey. Real quick, I want to check in with these contestants and mark some notable landmarks here for you. What's our time check, Ruben? 43 minutes. No, that's how much you have left. You have 43 minutes left. He was like, time's flying when you're having so much fun. So I want to point out, this guy has got his whole steak cut up right now. He really only has probably about 18 to 20 ounces left of steak on his plate. I'm a professional. I can tell by eyeballing. Now these losers got whole hunks of steak here.
Rocky's getting it, Hannah.
And I don't know if Rocky is getting it, actually.
Why?
Why? Because you've got a whole hunk of meat right here. Everyone online watching Rocky, I'm going to need you to cheer him on. I'm going to need you to... That was all fake. That was all fake right now. I don't know what you need. Do you need a hype song or something?
It's all in here. I got my one ear going, keeping me productive.
What are you listening to?
Jazz.
Oh, are you a jazz fan? No, I'm not going to make fun of you. I told you it's 1970 in the car that I ride in. We love jazz. We love it. We stayed at an Airbnb that had a record player, and they had a Miles Davis album, and we played it just on repeat.
It's the chewing. The chewing is the hardest part. You have to like train to chew, is what I'm saying.
These are muscles. It's a workout, for sure. For sure. So what'd you do to prepare for today? Did you have an enema or?
No. I dreamt of steak last night, which doesn't usually happen. And other than that, I have just been thinking about it a lot. A lot of mental energy and building myself up, hopefully to not let myself crumble down.
Did you skip breakfast or did you eat a lot? Did you binge?
I've had very little to eat today. Very little. Enough just to keep me going.
I honestly think that's a mistake. I think you should have rolled up to a buffet yesterday.
Well, yes.
That's a method. These guys, it seems so counterintuitive to me. But again, for whatever weird twist of fate, my specialty is 72-ounce steak challenges. And all of these champions tell me that they go nuts the night before. The Hammer last night in Granite City, he showed me his receipt, y'all. His receipt single-handedly ended the rainforest, okay? It was that long. It was huge. He had like 2 and 3 of every entree on the menu at a Chinese restaurant, and then he came and ate the 72-ounce steak the next day. You know what's crazy to me? His time wasn't even that fast.
Well,
42 minutes.
Was that a joke? Did I miss a joke?
No, I'm serious. I'm insulting him. It really wasn't that fast. Like, he told me he was a speed guy. It's not. If you do it, I'm going to cheer you on regardless. I just like to mess with you a little bit.
I'd have it no other way, Hannah.
She's distracting you. You better get to it, Rocky. You better get to it. Come on now.
It's not the steak
that's
the challenge. It's me.
The final boss.
How are you doing? How are you?
I like my strategy.
What are you listening to right now? I didn't notice this. Y'all all have... You need to clean your AirPod. That is the grossest AirPod I've ever seen.
Hey, can we chat with you guys?
What's your
On
strategy?
a live stream? We'll talk to you about the tour and
I didn't
everything.
sure.
Yeah. We'll grab you here in a second. I'll get Ruben. Okay.
You want like
Yeah, we'll just get.
All right.
We'll come up there away from the speaker.
So we're approaching the 20-minute mark, and Bobby, I need you to tell our audience and these contestants about the 20-minute mark.
Yeah, we're with you guys. It's too loud over there. We're gonna check in with the Lee brothers here. for our audience who doesn't know, tell us who you are.
So my name's Jordan, third generation, and kind of run operations with the restaurant. So kind of flew in on Monday, get to join up with these great guys, and really get to enjoy the show from instead of just hearing about it. You know, it's been,
live in person.
I love it.
Yep.
I love
My
it.
name's Alex Lee, and I'm the purchasing director for the restaurant.
Awesome. So you guys came in a couple days ago.
That's right. That's right. Yep.
What do you think about this madness?
Yeah, we always hear about it, man. So being in person, man, I love the energy. It's so different. It's so exciting. And it really is just a fun part to be a part of. And so seeing these 72 on stage, we see it in the restaurant, but getting out here on the show or out on the road and
it's a different thing,
yeah,
right?
Really is,
Exactly,
man.
I was gonna say,
That's awesome.
It's really cool to see it like on the road outside of our element, you know. Just get to see like in each of these different cities, you know, the environments that we in, like each stop is different. And it's just so cool to see the people.
And the other thing, the people who haven't necessarily experienced the Big Texan experience get to come out here, and it's like larger than life because you got the steer right in their face.
I love it.
You know?
Yeah. And Big Texas, Illinois is fantastic, man. Everybody loves Texas. I love that we can bring it on the road. We get to share it with everybody and just get a little Texas hospitality, a little bit of Texas steaks, and everything in between.
How have you guys enjoyed the road experience?
Oh man,
we 66 experience.
Yeah,
it's a bit different.
I would say it's just really cool to travel. I mean, again, just bring what we do best, and we bring it to guests like that. Nobody don't get to see the restaurant, and we bring it all over the United States, and just get to see everybody's reaction and just like that wow factor that we always love to see. And my dad, he always talks about Route 66, and talks about all the memories and the legacy and everything what makes Route 66 special. And so we actually get to be on the road and actually get to experience what made our restaurant great.
And that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about next. Third generation.
Generations, right?
Route 66 legends.
Yep.
How does that feel? I mean, like you must have heard about it growing up.
Yeah.
But like to be at this point where you're more involved in this thing. Yeah. How does that feel?
Yeah.
It's honestly surreal because it's like, we see I'm blessed with the success. I mean, we say that like quite often. Just like, man, we're so lucky to be where we're at with the great people that we work with and everything else. And it's just crazy to see like on this level, like people hear about us and we get
world famous.
Yeah.
I mean, world famous.
Everybody loves cowboys. Everybody loves cowboys, cowgirls, and everything else. And
they never go out of style.
That's exactly. My grandpa always said that, man. And just to share that with everybody. It's been a lot of fun, and kind of dress up and play the part, man. It's great. I mean, you can't say good enough things about it all. So again,
I am curious. Like, is this something that growing up you say, man, that's a big responsibility. Maybe I'm pushing back. Maybe I want to do something else.
No. Growing up, man, we didn't really understand it and appreciate it like we do nowadays. And seeing the people come in from all over the world and come in here and just tell their stories when they came in, when they were our age, and how awesome they got engaged there, or they have some kind of core experience or memory that they created there. It's just so amazing, man. And we just get to love talking with everybody and really just get to embrace and share with them how we were involved with them in some way or fashion.
So. Even back in high school when we were working back in the kitchen and just like what it was back then to what it is now.
Oh, it's evolved, I'm sure.
Oh, drastically. And it's just like, again, just so crazy to see where we were back then to where we are now. And we were a part of that process, and it's just so much, it's just very impactful in our lives. Just that we
and the thing is, we didn't change either. People enjoy just really getting what people got to experience back in the day, and 20, 30 years ago. Keep the tradition alive, exactly. So don't change anything. I mean, it's work, and it's something that people really enjoy. And man, it's just a fun thing to really just keep alive, and really give that that experience.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So last question: can you outcook your dad?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, we have differing opinions, but I can definitely do that.
There's a reason for our success, right?
Yeah.
We're bringing the the new generation into this, and we're just scaling.
Because he's a heck of a cook.
He taught me everything I know, so we're kind of just taking it to the next level.
He set that foundation. We're just adding and improving.
Take it to the next level. I love it, guys.
Yes, sir.
I'm so glad you guys are with us.
All
right, good talking to you.
Asked him that question. He said he already on our side along the journey, and I think I've got some people that can make you do it.
Spend the night in that Cannonball jail down in Carlinville.
You can't hide from me, Reese. You're gonna do the steak challenge before we're all said and done. Before I'm ever back in Texas, you will have tried a 72-ounce steak.
I'm trying to get you out of this. Tell us about the caravan. What was your reason? Why did you organize this group? And how'd you do this?
Well, so I'm president of the Oklahoma Route 66 Association, and in that role I serve on a board with another group called the Road Ahead Partnership, which brings together organizations from all of the 8 Route 66 states that are dedicated to preservation, promotion, and letting people know how to travel the road and what to see while they're there. And we all got together and thought, well, what's the best way to celebrate 100 years and we thought a road trip was very appropriate. So we got together, we've been planning for about 2 years, to travel from Santa Monica to Chicago, celebrate preservation success stories, talk to the people that make the road special, and invite people to join us. And it's been a really incredible journey.
So I heard at one point between towns, because we have a core group and then we have people that can join us along the way. What's our largest contingent right now? Was it the 80? Or what's the largest number that we've had join us?
We had a point in Oklahoma where we had between 75 and 80 cars all behind each other, all headed the same direction on Route 66 for the same purpose. But I don't think we've dropped below 30 anywhere, which is great when you go through some of these small towns and suddenly 30 cars are there and they're all wanting to celebrate Route 66. And we crashed a few kitchens here and there when we rolled into town, but that's, you know, there's this phrase, economic development leads to preservation. So.
That's right, that's right. You've done a great job doing that. You have a lot of people organized. Tell us about the car you're driving out here, Reese.
So this is a 1964 Chevy Bel Air wagon that, truth be told, belongs to a friend of mine. And when I was talking about this road trip, he said, "You should take my wagon." So I thought about it for about half a second and said, I should take your wagon. But it's really great because a lot of people associate Route 66 with the old-fashioned family road trip, and what a better representation of that than a station wagon. And it has started in Santa Monica and it's going strong. We'll get all the way to Chicago.
It's going. We have 2 more stops after this, and it has been a fantastic trip. So we're proud of you. We're glad you did this. Thanks for getting us all together.
Hey, again, I have partners everywhere. It couldn't happen with just one person, and I'm so happy you all decided to join us. Because when that big cow shows up in town, everybody takes notice.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Reese. Thank you. Let's check in with our contestants really quickly, Brent. How are they? Oh, Danny, get up here. This is my best friend, Danny Lee. He happens to own the Big Texan, and he is a fantastic person to travel with. He has saved us so many times. Bobby and I would have been dead on the side of the road a long time ago if it hadn't been for Danny. So round of applause for Danny Lee.
Changing those tires out, huh?
Yes, he's changed multiple flat tires. It requires a lot of logistics to travel the way we've been traveling. You know, people don't realize we have to park, and you can't just park anywhere.
Well, also, we can't carry that many 72-ounce steaks. We've cooked over 72-ounce steaks on this trip. We keep them in here in a freezer. We plug it in. It's nice and cold inside the freezer in there. And then we have to think about defrosting them, slacking them out as we call it.
We clean everything with bleach every night. Yeah. We load and unload and reload and load
thank
the trailer.
goodness for the Airbnbs. Huh?
Yes, truly.
The showers at the hotel, I don't think they appreciated that mess we left them. But
yeah.
But anyway, it was nice because we got back into Amarillo on the 15th of June and reloaded and got another batch of supplies up and ready to go. Also got my boys here, so that was a good welcome.
There's the Lee boys over there.
They're cleaning. That was my job up until they got in town. They're like,
I had to have a talking with them about, y'all came here to give your daddy a break. Now act like it.
But listen, the contestants up here, I hope that steak tastes really good. That's what happens is you take a bite into it and all of a sudden you realize how good this steak really is. And then you're going, I'm sunk, because you're in love with it. It's your enemy. You got to eat it.
It's very like Romeo and Juliet.
But you still got your baked potato bread. I think there's a salad in there. But you know what? If you don't finish it, at least you got a great meal out of this, right? Absolutely. Yeah, steak and eggs tomorrow morning.
What's our time check? Because Andrew is 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So we're halfway through. Andrew is, I mean, he's got about maybe less than 8 ounces of steak left on his plate. That guy down there is breathing heavy. Did you unbutton your pants too, or?
No, but it's so funny because
he's doing good.
The staff does this
it
enough to where I think you guys see it in my face and you're like, he's cashed. He's slowed down. I might have a couple more bites in me, but like this steak has kicked my butt. I do have to echo though. This is one of the best steaks I've had in a long time, taste-wise. It's juicy, it's yummy. If I could eat the whole thing, I would, believe me. So I'm glad you guys are letting us take the rest home, and so we can enjoy it at another time.
Yeah, and these are exactly the same steaks that we serve in the restaurant. as well as the mail order beef. We just started that recently, where you can try the 72-ounce steak or any of the other steaks we serve at the restaurant.
Or chicken, too.
These are exactly the same steaks we send out.
They're very good.
You got a Rolex on over there.
We're going to try to get that. Oh, yeah.
Well, we actually had a landmark discovery yesterday. So we didn't prep enough, and we got to our location, and we love to cook a steak to give out free samples. Have a little appetizer of our 72-ounce steak. And so Danny Lee felt like he had the confidence that he could make it happen. And he cooked a 72-ounce steak from frozen. What's the temp that you cooked it to?
Okay, so yeah, we were handing out. Well, I didn't realize that we weren't going to have an extra one for samples like we did today, and so I took one of the ones out of the freezer in here, and I just took my big chef knife and cut it into strips, an 1.5 wide by 1.5 wide. Threw it on the grill. Let them slow cook. 1 hour later, we were serving them. And I never thought I'd be able to do it. I thought, well, what the heck, let's just try this out. So I can tell you honestly, we videoed it and all that so that people would realize that you can actually do this. We've got a pretty lady walking up here. Hannah, you know who?
I know. We have royalty here tonight. Come up here, beautiful. Hi.
Les, please. I'm really uncomfortable, and I just want to be detangled from Scott.
You're going to have to talk to HR about that. Are y'all done? Are you tapping out?
I need my arm to try whatever I can do from this point on, because I need every appendage.
What happened? Yeah, I mean, you have that one. It's getting heavy.
You can do
like your head on your shoulders, I'm sure. Oh, gosh. Well, I guess I'll be benevolent and we'll untie you. We're going to hog tie you later, though.
You never know when you
There
get
you go. All right. Who is this?
And about 5 ounces of steak.
Hi, Miss Route 66.
Yeah, he did. First thing.
Hello.
I think that would
Hey everybody, some of y'all know me. I'm Jessica Anderson and I'm the East Ambassador of Route 66 and also Ms. Illinois Route 66. And I ran from Chicago to Adrian, Texas.
Amazing. Round of applause, y'all. Again, we have a queen here. We have royalty with us tonight. I want a tiara. Where do I get a tiara?
So our national pageant is held in Barstow, California, and that's where I've met Wonder Hussey and her wonderful crew and some of the other people out here on the road.
Were you in Barstow when we did the challenge there? Because I saw we had a lot of beauty queens there, and everybody looked amazing. I was so confused what was happening, but I was really happy about it.
No, that wasn't me. Those were my fine, beautiful sisters in California. Love them. Those were some of the royalty, probably some of the Ms. California misses and stuff. But yeah, a lot of, since it's based in California and Barstow, a lot of my queen sisters are out there. I'm just their crazy little sister from the East.
That's amazing. So how did you get into something like this?
So I love Route 66. I was actually almost born literally on the route. My mom worked in the Dwight prison and her water broke and she had to wait to be relieved because she worked with inmates. So literally she was in labor and almost had me on Route 66 in Dwight. And ever since then, I've just been obsessed with the little brown sign and all the people and the diners and the kids. Also, I'm an art teacher, so I dig giant bowls and muffler men. Yes, that is my vibe. So I ran and I won the
did you
state
provide the
title,
sides today?
and then
I did.
Your restaurant did, yeah. Would you mind sponsorship to go to the national title a couple years ago when I won Supreme, and then this year, so you do.
I'll get my cameraman. We'll
I was a Supreme last year. This is also still a Supreme title.
Yes.
You do a talent, you do your evening wear, you do your costume. So there's a lot that goes into it. You know, I know I'm a little bit older, not your traditional person, but like I said, I'm just a girl who just loves Route 66.
Okay, we'll scoot back a bit so we're not so loud with the speakers.
Yeah, wherever you want.
Let's go right here.
first of all,
Okay.
I am someone.
All right. So I'm here with the restaurant that provided the sides today. Could you give us your name and what your restaurant is?
My name is Tom Hart, and I own the Stadium Smokehouse Bar and Grill right across the street from here at the exhibit.
So that's pretty convenient. You're right across from this wonderful Route 66
yes, we love
exhibit here in the State Fair. So I'm sure you get a lot of crossover business from the State Fair.
Quite a bit, yeah.
So how long have you been in business?
Well, the stadium's been open since 2000. I've had it for the last 5 years. So I changed it up a little bit and focused a little more on the restaurant side of things and the family-oriented, and the fact that we're on Route 66.
That's very cool.
One of the only fairgrounds, too, that is on Route 66.
Have you always been a restaurant kind of connoisseur, or
well,
is this something new?
No, I've pretty much what I've done. I played in bands and toured a lot when I was...
So you saw a lot?
In my younger days, so that was what I could always come home and still have a job, and then it turned into a career. So
very cool.
That's how I ended up there. So, but I consider it still kind of entertaining people, just in a different way.
Yeah, that's great.
Through food and atmosphere and everything else.
So what is the stadium's speciality?
We're a smokehouse, bar and grill, but we smoke all our brisket and
awesome.
pulled pork and wings. Sell a lot of wings, smoked wings, probably 12, 15 cases a week of wings, and sell one of our things is our Cubans that has kind of a barbecue twist on it.
That sounds really good, man.
Yeah.
How late are y'all open today? We gotta eat afterwards. So
come over. Come on over. I'll buy you a beer.
So how did you get involved in this event today?
Just Casey and Scott with Route 66 and the tourism. Whatever it's called. You know what I mean? It's
Springfield,
tourism department here. Good friends with both of them, and they've helped me out a lot with everything as far as
getting going and everything.
Being on
involved.
when I bought the place on Route 66, they reached out and said, "Hey, we love that you're doing this."
That's great.
And they've helped me a lot.
That's awesome.
So,
how does it feel to be a business on Route 66 in the centennial year, a really historic year?
It's really cool. I also own the fountain on 66, which is straight down the road. So it's kind of an old school soda fountain. We do like shakes and smash burgers and
that's awesome.
Corn dogs and that kind of thing. It originally was opened in 1947 as Sunrise Donuts. So if you go to Motorhead and Ace Sign Company's museum or whatever it's called, you can see the sign in there. So it's really a cool part of history.
So you're almost preserving part. You're almost part of the history of Route 66, but also carrying it forward with this new restaurant.
Yes,
that's really great.
Yeah.
I don't think we've met anyone who's doing something like that.
So my whole life, I grew up driving down Route 66 my whole life, you know. My mom and both my aunts worked here. My sister-in-law works here on the fairgrounds their whole life, so we have a deep connection with that. And so when the opportunity came up to own the restaurant bar across the street, I was like, I'm probably crazy, but I want to do it.
We need more folks like you out here doing that stuff for the road, for Route 66.
I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for visiting with us, man.
Thank you.
We need to come visit your place.
Come on over.
Get some food. All right, thank you.
Still eating.
What's that? Oh, Danny, you have something to say? Did you hear the trash talk in here? I don't know.
Oh, no, also, I'm like a nice guy. He's trying to recover over there, being real nice all of a sudden, realizing that he doesn't have his wallet with him, and he's still got to get back to Amarillo.
Oh, no.
We're driving back, so my boys are really good. They came up here. Here he comes. And my boys came up here and said, Dad, we're going to give you a hand. We're going to be able to help you out. That's right. Give you let's help you.
I wanted to hear all the good, like I always heard about the stories, and so I actually getting up here and actually living the story and seeing like, you know, what it took to, make all this, make the legacy happen.
Well, and it's probably cool to be doing it with your dad.
Oh man,
Something like
it's great.
this.
It's such a special moment,
Yeah.
and not a lot of people get to do that, man. So definitely count my blessings and everything else. So man, it's awesome. It's great to be a part of all
You're
this.
a part of a living history.
Living history,
right?
Yeah,
That's gotta be great for you to see your sons out here.
You know, when they graduate from tech, I said to them after they graduated, I said, well, what are you going to do now? And they said, Dad, we're going to go back and work in the restaurant.
What do you think we're going to do?
You put me to work. Get that apron on.
And all I could think about was all that money I spent on college.
But it is. It's a learning experience.
Learning experience.
Yeah, I'm sure it was an experience.
Yeah, it's great. Learn a lot, and I got to bring a lot of that stuff to the restaurant. So it was fun. It was.
It's a blessing.
Yeah.
Well, I was telling them it's great to have them out, and they're a part of something that's so much bigger than themselves, and that's got to feel good.
That's great, man. I mean, build on top of all the hard work that this man put in, and my uncle and everything else, and just gonna carry that on, and with my cousins. Man, I can't ever ask.
And so many great Route 66 businesses survive because of family ties.
That's right. Yeah, we saw that last night with Twist.
You see it everywhere. You see it everywhere.
I mean, they popped up because mom and pop operations. They survived because of the mom and pop mentality.
So you want to go to a place that has great service, you can create experiences, you want that hospitality, you're going to find that in the mom and pop shops.
Yeah.
You're not going to find that in chains.
Here's the crazy thing to me. The Big Texan, world famous, huge, still family owned.
And that's never going to change.
And it feels like family when you go in there. That's awesome.
Yeah, we need to carry that on, and we're going to make sure that we make my dad proud and my grandpa proud and carry it on. And we're going to do a great job with that. So.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Hey, what about you trying the 72-ounce steak?
Ain't going to happen.
Oh, come on. We don't want to hear rumors.
I like to savor my flavor. Okay?
I actually got to try it for the first time this past Monday, man. And I got to try it with my brother and my cousins, so the third generation. And man, I got to tell you, it is quite the perspective builder. It gets some of that empathy,
Sure.
All of a sudden, I really understood what these guys go through.
Let me tell you, watching it for 20 days straight, I have empathy.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys.
Right over here, Apple
How's our guy doing?
I can put on whatever you want. What do you listen to get Clark at home? What do you got? You're the radio DJ down there. What do you got? What's a good song for him that we can throw on? What's going to hype him up? The final count. We're 20 minutes out. Hardly the final countdown. What do you want to hear? You seem to be the only reasonable one up here.
Anything Nirvana.
Anything Nirvana. I know someone who can do that. Anything Nirvana.
Zach Top.
Zach Top is great. He is so good. I was doing something for Route 66, but I happened to make it down to the George Strait concert in Lubbock, Texas on April 25th, which is my birthday. It was the actual day of my birthday. I lost my mind. I saw Hudson Westbrook, Miranda Lambert, George Strait. Most incredible concert of my life. I cried twice. I cried when Miranda Lambert sang The House That Built Me, and I cried when they introduced George Strait. And then I teared up a little bit more when George Strait sang Amarillo by Morning, because it shows the Big Texan in the video to this whole state. The stadium of like 80,000 people. It's huge. Huge. Incredible concert. And I would have gone both nights to see Zach Top as well. But I had to go to a Route 66 conference in Oklahoma City. And that was a lot of fun too. But Zach Top would have been cool. What's your favorite Zach Top song?
Howdy. Hey, let's go over here. Let's go over here.
I don't think I know that one.
I don't know Zach Top too much, so I just made up a song hoping no one would know. And would go with it.
I got a good one for you.
Did you?
Yeah.
What for?
I was on another caravan with Route 66.
Okay.
Can you play Lucky by Zach
So I was
Top
going to
real
ask
quick?
you, you get all done up for a steak eating challenge?
No, well,
I'm kidding.
No, I mean, I wish I were part of the challenge. They're booked. Maybe tomorrow night you'll see me throw down.
Are you going to go to Joliet?
I am. I'm going to be doing the route tomorrow.
Awesome. So tell us who you are and your involvement, obviously your involvement and participation in Route 66.
Absolutely. You can hear me right over the...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm Jessica Anderson, and I am not only the Ms. Illinois Route 66, I am the Miss Centennial Route 66 66 Ambassador East. So I range from Chicago, Illinois to Adrian, Texas, the midway point.
Wow, that's a big stretch.
And I try to get around. A lot of these folks know me, and that's one of the reasons I'm here. It feels like a family reunion. So I won the state title, and then I went to our national pageant in Barstow, California, not once but twice. Last year I was the Supreme. And this year, this is still a Supreme title, as they've recognized, my dedication to the road. I don't get paid to do any of this. This is all out of my love for the route. Yes, to bring awareness, be it openings, be it new exhibits. Even when it's something big's not coming along, I've always loved it. I even went to college off 66 in Normal, Illinois, and and to win a national title in California is kind of crazy. Beat Miss Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I just love the route, and this brings class to the route and allows me to celebrate it and hang out with people that also love it.
So I was going to ask you, because I don't know that much about being part of that Route 66 competition, but it's got to take a pretty big resume as far as winning the crown and carrying Route 66 forward like you do.
I try to, so it is a national trademark pageant, and a lot of amazing women come out to it, and I just work really hard to get sponsorship, and I'm grateful that I've been able to get sponsorship for me to be able to do that. And we have our semi-formal wear, we have our costume, we have our talent, and philanthropy. My big philanthropy project is working with the Honor Flight in Peoria to help veterans go see Washington, D.C. I help raise the money, and I'm there when they take off and return to the airport. And that's just one of my little projects. I'm hoping to be a part of the Basset Waddle in Dwight. It's the world's largest Basset Hound gathering. Just a lot of fun and quirky stuff along the route or that pertains to it.
So how did you get involved? How does one get involved initially, and how did you get involved?
Well, in the route of the pageant. So I was looking online. There are pageants that are part of the route. There's a lot of pageants in the world, and I looked it up on, if you want to look up Route 66 pageant, Barstow, or Miss Route 66, it'll come up. And you have to apply to be a state queen. And, Illinois hasn't had too many of them, so that's a rarity. And I'm certainly the first national queen for our state, and it means a lot to me. Because like I said, you have 8 states with 8 amazing women who have all kinds of amazing backgrounds, that are beautiful, that are smart, that are educated. And I'm really proud to be a part of that sisterhood, if you will.
We talk a lot about the tradition on Route 66, but I think another thing that we need to look to is how we carry it forward, right, for the next 100 years. And I'm sure that's probably a big responsibility that you carry.
Yeah, like I said, I did the entire route. Finally, I've done pockets of it, and then I usually drive to about Oklahoma City. I have some old oil cans and gas cans I'll be giving to a museum tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
I like to show up, try to brainstorm ideas of, just like Arcadia and McLean, I suggested them having like an 80s party opening for their museum, or the 80s car museum in Pontiac, they're having a 70s car museum, and I'm like, we should have a 70s night with disco, and I mean, that could be a way to fundraise. Mellow Cream on my podcast discussed getting a new sign for the route, and that happened for them, so I try to help out and bring awareness to different places.
So how can folks at home follow your journey?
So, unfortunately, my Facebook got hacked, but you can find me. I'm kind of rebuilding on Barnstorm and Betty on YouTube, and also I'm a co-star on Peer to Peer podcast. It's All Things Route 66. Yeah, so Jeff Spires and I have a podcast together, and we just did the Power Tour, and we're going to be doing Road Fest coming up. So that one's a little more current. The YouTube is a project between my teenage son over there to keep connected. He's
cool.
like,
that.
I go all over the place, and he's like, Mom, why don't you start documenting your journey? And I was like, okay, I'm not very technical, but I have the teenager to connect with me and put
That's a great thing to do.
It's a family thing.
Well, hey, you're a great ambassador for Route 66, and thank you for visiting with us at Go Route 66. Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please come and get your kicks, whether it was east, whether it was west. I hope that your trip was the best.
I love it. All right, thank you very much. much. Appreciate it.
I actually charged the cousin. I was like,
All right, let's try to find Reese. I don't think these guys are going to finish.
That was really bad.
Let's go check. Let's go check.
That was great. I think 3 of us could definitely finish it, but we gave it the old college try, and we were.
That's not what they're calling it these days.
Yeah, y'all are doing fantastic. I mean, y'all are making it. I mean, he's doing the smart thing. He's making the salad with it and everything.
That is the smart strategy there, is combining it all. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about what kind of goes through your brain? What are the phases of the 72-ounce steak challenge?
He might finish.
The phases. So first is like extreme confidence, and you get up there.
Yeah,
and you're like,
I've seen it a lot.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you start eating it, and 10 minutes pass, and at that point you're starting to question yourself. But you know, you gotta do it for the crowd, right? You gotta, you can't.
For the glory.
For the glory, exactly right. The bragging rights.
That's right.
And then all of a sudden, you know, about 20 minutes in, you know, you start having some real doubts. At least for me. And then about 30 minutes in, I was. You know.
That's where you kind of hit your wall.
That's the wall.
I called it. It was like 12 minutes in when he was eating the steak, and we call it the steak stare. And I saw it like flash across his eyes. And genuinely, I was making a joke, but at the same time, I literally saw the steak stare in his eyes very early. And I was like, you're not going to finish. I can tell. You're 3 bites into the steak and you're not going to finish. I saw it in your eyes.
That stare was actually from being a father of 3 and just tired. That wasn't the steak.
Doubtful, but okay. We'll take your excuse. Alex, now you're responsible for quite a lot that we've been talking about on this road show. You have helped launch the mail order beef program, which has been, all right.
That's a first.
We haven't allowed anything like that at other challenges, but, you know, I'm too tired to pay attention anymore, so.
2 weeks in a row, you know, whatever works.
You're doing a great job. You're doing an amazing job, sweetie. Keep it up. All right. Sweetie. Anyway, okay, so why don't you tell us a little bit, because you manage the purchasing and inventory for the Big Texan, which is a huge job. I realize how much we actually serve in a year. How much steak do we serve in a year?
8 minutes. So we serve an incredible amount of steak. And I mean, just for our ribeyes alone, we do, which is about 100,000 pounds. That's
wow.
just for the ribeyes.
And we do that all together is 160,000 pounds.
Just ribeyes. Just ribeyes.
Wow.
So if you're looking at like all of our different cuts, you're looking close to 600,000 pounds.
600,000 pounds of
That's
steak.
a lot of cows.
That's a lot of bull.
A lot of bull.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Now, when we're talking about mail order beef, what inspired you to come up with that idea, and how long has it taken you? Because, I mean, we've been talking about it for a while. How long has it taken you to get the logistics figured out and get that kind of launched off the ground?
So, you know, it came from an idea of just our guests always coming in and asking, like, do y'all sell your beef outside the restaurant? And, you know, by limiting ourselves to just the 4 walls, you know, we kind of limit ourselves and our guests' experience by not, you know, allowing them to get beef outside the restaurant. So, again, it's been about 2 years in the works, and would have been a little sooner, but the meat market is not kind.
It's tough.
Yeah.
You know, when your investment is in cattle, it's real tough.
It's real tough right now. So, you know, you just gotta find, it's never the right time, so you just gotta find the time.
The time. Exactly.
You know, you just gotta make it work. And so we finally were able to launch it, just got our logistics figured out, got everything.
So, where do people go to buy a steak online?
So you go to steaks.bigtexan.com.
Steaks.bigtexan.com.
Yep.
And that's how you order a 72-ounce steak.
You can get 72, you can get any kind of steak that we sell in the restaurant. So there's, well,
chicken
most
too?
Steaks, yeah, most steaks we sell in the restaurant.
Most steaks?
Yeah, we're working to all of them, but we got the majority of them on the mail order beef.
Alex, how's our guy doing down here? He's just got a couple minutes
It's impressive.
left.
He's there. I was telling him earlier, like
6 minutes left.
He had it.
Honey,
He had it.
honey, you can quit being. Hey, put the fork down and just like swat, like just go for it.
Manners are out the window. You know, just get it done.
You don't have to eat every leaf on the plate, okay? Just get these 2 bites and like work on the potato. Okay, we'll count it.
You're there.
Three dices of tomato. I'm not gonna hold your feet to the fire on that. I'm not that cruel, no matter what Bobby Lee says. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
5 minutes, man.
5 minutes. 5 minutes from victory, from history, glory. What's it like? Now, I want you to imagine that you had eaten a 72-ounce steak. Okay, you had made this accomplishment happen for yourself.
You got it, man.
You got it, man. You got it. You would feel after doing that.
I would actually be able to join the greats. You know, I think the people, the 11,000 people since 1960 make it happen.
Andrew. We can't chant Andrew for 5 minutes, though. Y'all. It's gonna require a lot of breath and more water than we have. Alex, can you take a video though? Because like we're about to see some incredible stuff happen here. We're gonna have a buzzer beater today. Remember, you do not have to eat that skin. You're doing a good job peeling it off there. Get those last 2 bites of steak in. Guys, he almost tapped out.
He's almost done.
That's fat? I believe you. Okay, is that fat? That's not an issue. Is this fat too?
Yeah.
That's fat? You put that down. Yeah. You don't have to eat. There you go. There you go. There you go. We're not going to make you eat any of that. Okay, go ahead. You got it. What's our time? 4 minutes. Melanie, are you ready with that cowbell, girlfriend? We are going to ring that cowbell if this gentleman wins here. He is so close. And if you need a bucket, it's right here. We keep those just in case. I mean, again, it's just, y'all, this is the splash zone right here. We're about to make Springfield, Illinois history. Andrew is going to finish the 72-ounce steak. He is going to be solidified in history as our champion, the Big Texan Steak Ranch champion, 72-ounce steak challenge from Springfield, Illinois. We're getting closer and closer and closer. Oh, buddy.
1 bite away.
Come on, honey. You can do it. You can do it. Your name will be in lights after this. I'm going to make sure it happens. Ooh. So you got to just swallow that bite and you're done, honey. All right? You show us. Oh, he's going for all. I told him he didn't have to eat that part, but all right, he's doing it for the glory here. Guys, cheer him on! Yeehaw! All right, now show us that you swallowed it when you're done, okay? Wow, incredible. Almost here, 2 minutes left on the clock. We got it? Open your mouth. Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner! Absolutely incredible job, Andrew! Springfield, Illinois, how do you feel right now?
Well, I'm becoming a vegetarian.
No, Andrew, bad answer.
Oh, going to Chick-fil-A for the rest of my life.
Wow, you did an amazing job. Congratulations. You are the first person, well, actually not the first, you're the second person in Illinois, I'm sorry. I'm stuck on my talking points from last night. This is incredible. Illinois has treated us very well. We have had 2 finishers in Illinois, and we hadn't had a finisher since Kingman, Arizona. That was a long time ago, y'all. That was a really long time ago.
3 states you didn't get any winner is like New Mexico and Texas and Missouri.
Yeah, no winners there at all. At all. Incredible job, Andrew. Round of applause for Andrew. Ring that cowbell for him again. Very good job. Well, thank you guys so much for coming out. Again, if you wanted to try that 72-ounce steak, but you were not able to, you can order any of our steak or chicken to be delivered straight to your front door.
at BigTexan.com. Follow us along our journey on Route 66. We will be at Old Joliet Prison tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Y'all drive safe.
One guy. Can we chat with you on the live stream? Can we talk to you on our live stream?
What do I do now?
I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah. All right, Dwight with Illinois. Man, this was an outstanding event. It's been a great last 2 days.
Yes.
So yeah, if you could tell our audience who you are and what you do.
Well, I'm Dwight Cannon. I'm the president of the Route 66 Association of Illinois.
And yeah, the last 2 days, man, they've been outstanding in Illinois.
Yeah, and we've had great weather. It's a little humid maybe, but you know, we've had driving through Missouri, we had a little bit of tornadic activity chasing us.
Yeah, so. It was hot and humid and stormy, and but this is good. We've got 2 more days, Joliet tomorrow and then Chicago to finish off. What can we look forward to in the next couple days here?
Well, we got a few things. One of the things we're going to be visiting is the museum in Pontiac, which is our hometown.
Okay.
For the association.
All right.
And it has our Hall of Fame and all, so we'll be doing that. That's pretty big. Now today, we did go through the Auburn Brick Road, and I think that was an experience, a new experience for a lot of people. There's a very long stretch of road that's off of 4.
Yeah.
That is the actual original alignment of 66,
Wow.
and it's all brick, and it's pretty neat.
That is
so
cool.
We don't have anything
Not
quite
many-
like
not
that.
many of those.
No. And you know, I've lived in towns that had brick streets, and you're driving, they're jarring you.
Yes.
And this is pretty smooth. At the speeds we were driving really slow, you feel every bump.
Right,
but
right.
it was still pretty smooth. So it's amazing. So they take nice care of it. But we won't have any brick roads for the next couple of days. But we will be driving on a lot of alignments on 66.
Yeah, there are multiple alignments for Illinois, correct?
Yeah, it can be a little confusing. I think that IDOT has done a pretty good job of marking them, and they do have signs up that show like what the dates were for certain alignments. So today we were driving along 4, which was the original temporary alignment of 66 down in this area because they didn't have the part they wanted to do originally paved yet.
I see.
So they went with the paved part because Illinois had bragging rights that we're paved from end to end, from Chicago to St. Louis. But if they actually went with where they wanted 66 to be, that was still, some of it wasn't there at all, and most of it was dirt. So they used 4. So when you're going down through there, if you're taking 4 and you're paying attention, there's a lot of signs that point you off, and basically 66 kind of zigzagged through that area. So now roads kind of go through things. Back then they went around things.
Okay.
So somebody had a farmhouse or whatever, they didn't plow through it,
just
they went
right
around it.
That's
So,
generous because they didn't do
yeah.
that in all the other states.
Right. So it's kind of fun going back there, and that's where the brick road is. There's a little place near Nillwood called the Turkey Tracks, and there's actually imprints from back in the late, probably 1918, somewhere around there when they laid the road, that are turkey tracks that's in the concrete.
That's
so it's
unreal.
pretty neat.
Unreal. Well, hey, the last 2 days have been fantastic. I'm really looking forward to the next 2 days, and thanks for all that you're doing for the state of Illinois and Route 66.
Thank you.
We appreciate you visiting with us. Thank you.
Take care.
All right. Yeah, we'll get Reese. We'll get Reese and wrap. Yeah, we'll get Reese and then wrap. Well, we have another finisher. 2 in a row.
So now we're up to 6.
Maybe we'll have 2 more. 1 Joliet, 1 in Chicago to finish this thing off. We'll see.
6 total single finishers.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. The ratio is better than what it was before. All right. We got Reese here to break away from your duties. How's your day been?
It's been really good. You know, I love Illinois. You know, people usually think, oh, Chicago. It's so much more than Chicago.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, the landscape is great. You know, those 2 lanes going through the cornfields.
It's very
and these great
eye-opening.
little towns.
Yeah.
It really is.
And there's many alignments for Illinois, and I've heard a little jabs here that they have the most road, but it's kind of it's just kind of different. It's complex.
It is, you know, and it really shows that the road has been evolving since those first days. You'll see signs that say, oh, well, this was Route 66 for 4 years. Oh, this was Route 66 for 15 years. They were constantly shifting and changing the road to meet the needs of the traveler as things continued to evolve.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, Route 66 eventually became a victim of its own success, and that's why the interstate is usually right next door to it.
That's right. You can look and see, hey, that's the Route 66 killer over there.
Yeah, but it's still
but
there.
It's alive.
It absolutely is.
And I want to talk about Springfield real quick because this town is a very historic town, even without Route 66 being the land of Lincoln and the home of Lincoln. And now they're really embracing the Route 66 culture. This park here is incredible. And even in Granite City last night, you see a little bit of the same thing, and they're really honoring the history of Route 66 in their towns.
Neon has always been an eye catcher. That's the whole reason those signs got so popular. And now when you have great parks like the Route 66 experience here in Springfield, you get to see the signs, but then you get to see the history. Where do these come from?
The story.
Yes, absolutely.
And what I heard earlier when they were talking about tourism in Springfield is you can come here and get inspired to get out on the actual road because you learn about it and you have an idea about it going forward. When you get out there, you're like, I know what this is.
And you know, before you hit the road, you got to make sure you've got a full stomach. And Springfield is the home of the Cozy Dog Drive-In.
That's right.
And there's nothing, you know, you don't call it corn dogs. That's not what it is. You know, the Cozy Dog, the corn dog, was invented here.
Makes you feel good, yeah.
It's really incredible. The Waldmeyer family has been a big part of Springfield for ages. You know, Bob Waldmeyer was a hero of mine.
Icon.
And, you know, you can go into Cozy Dog and literally taste a bit of history when you're here.
I know, and Ruben has to get a shirt, so we got to go by there.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you, Reese.
My
I'm looking
pleasure.
forward to the next couple days.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Thanks, sir.
All right, let's get our finisher.
He's finished the whole steak.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, actually.
You know, I was pretty confident when I talked to you about your strategy. You said, you know, you'd done 3 pounds before, but how did that feel? How did that treat you?
I think, you know, I think almost at the 3 pound mark, that's when I felt the heaviest. You know, that's when I kind of took a break and all that. And I was really, you know, doubting if I could finish this.
We wondered. We walked away, said maybe he's done.
Yeah. And
I didn't give up on you.
well, the cameraman is always there. I appreciate that. And then there's also one other dude who kept telling me I could do it. And then I guess, I don't know, somehow maybe I actually got more space in my stomach in that 10 minutes, you know, and I just feel like I could do it.
So we've heard from other competitive eaters that this is about 5.5 pounds of food total, probably, if you think about it, with a 4.5 pound steak. So it's about 5.5 pounds of food with the sides. I mean, that's got to be the most you've ever put down, right?
Probably. I mean, I don't usually weigh, you know, exactly. I mean, if they say it's 5.5 pounds, I trust that. Sure. I mean, but I've been to some other challenge where they claim it's 6 pounds, but who knows? Maybe this one is definitely very hard, like, because the
steak is different.
The steak is good, but then once you've been chewing it for like 40 minutes,
it's like an endurance.
It's
event,
endurance,
right?
you know. That's what you wonder when I was in the gym, why did I not train my jaws? You know?
Well, you can talk like I do, and then you can train your jaw. But I'm not trying the 72-ounce steak. Okay. All right. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you for hosting
job.
this.
You
this
bet.
is awesome.
You bet. Great job, man. Great job. He's got the shirt right there.
Here's
Look
your
at
shirt,
that,
man. Look at that.
The man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're the shirt.
Thank
you
you.
get it.
Thank you. I'm gonna get a few pictures with you guys.
Awesome.
Okay, what a great time. Springfield, Illinois, such a historic town. Route 66 town, home of Abraham Lincoln. We'd like to thank our sponsors, American Journeys Whiskey, AmericanJourneysWhiskey.com, Tyler's Barbecue, Cadillac Ranch, and Amarillo National Bank. We are headed to Joliet. We're going to be doing the 72-ounce steak challenge at the Joliet prison tomorrow, and then on to Chicago for our final challenge. It's been a lot of fun. We still got 2 more days. We'll see you tomorrow in Joliet. Good night.